All right, another video. We'll be talking about Sinners, man. We're kind of skeptical on making this. I know it was just what is it, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, something like that. Like the highest. They said it was the best movie of the year so far. Well, when it came out, I never really played into the hype, and I recently just watched it when it got on HBO Max. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest though, but the movie starts out pretty good. I could see it maybe becoming, the 92% Rotten Tomato, 8 out of 10, or not 10 out of 10. But mainly they was just, introducing the characters, a little bit of backstory. Well, not too much backstory, but people telling you, not really showing you too much. But they're setting up their like I forgot what they call it at that time, but it's like basically like I think they call it a juke joint. Um Still trying to get their, characters, the music, the band, security. So Smoke and Stack, run into some old people, blah blah blah. So like, just in that sense of everything was building up to, like I said, I think it's like an 8 out of 10. But I don't know, man. It was just, to me, it was just the music, dude. Like the music plus vampires, and it was like a good of everything. Like putting a chocolate bar on a burger. You could have the best of both worlds, but in reality, they don't really make, for a nice meal, if that makes sense. But um, basically like it's a Western drama, musical all at once. Like I said, it works somehow. It works for a while, but once they start introducing the vampires and um, everything's all kind of centered around music though. Like the vampires singing, trying to, you know, I don't really even know, man. I'm trying to be honest, but I couldn't. I still, I watched it maybe twice, but I couldn't get through it the second time. I just couldn't really know what the hell I was really looking at. Maybe I went into it wanting more from it, more vampires. Like people were saying it was like Dusk to Dawn, and I can kind of see that. But after like the first half of the movie, everything's pretty much boring to me, to be honest. Um, like it supposed to be like maybe like an action comedy, entertaining, but the fighting scenes wasn't, it was like maybe 15, 20 minutes, but it wasn't really too much going on. And like these are just average people supposed to be fighting vampires and all that random stuff, but it was like pretty easy work. And like the best part of the movie, to be honest, is like the post credits. So if you watch the whole movie, you will see the this credit like snippet whatever of I think it's, I can't remember which one is it, Smoke or Snack, being a Stack, with some chick, um, and I think he was talking to the little boy because he was like the fighting, like the last scene, him and the vampire fighting in the lake, and he killed it with the guitar. And people were saying maybe he didn't believe in what his dad was saying with the God thing because he was praying and the vampire was praying, and basically saying it was like basically a load of baloney. But I think they offered him to, I guess, basically give him like live forever if he just become a vampire. But he said he doesn't seem to pretty much everything it is to be. But like that was the only best part. Like, and I think my wife, she saw that in the movie and she said, "Hey, just watch this part." So I was like, "Okay, this is pretty good." I'm like, why wouldn't the movie kind of center around this, But having vampires and the late Western drama, um, I really don't even know, to be honest. Like I said, it was some good scenes, but once like after all of that, halfway through the movie, it was just boring and slow, and just I just couldn't find amusement anymore. I wanted to turn it off, but just for her sake, you got to keep watching it, I guess. But like I said, in conclusion, that thing is just boring and slow to be entertaining. Like whatever it's supposed to be, action, comedy, or horror, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Just I don't know. I wish it was more of it, like more one thing, not just trying to do a bunch of things in a movie and then you just stop doing the couple things and just switch to something completely different. It's like, all right, it's hard for me to follow, dude. I don't know. I give it um 6, 7 out of 10. Like I said, it could have been an 8, 9 out of 10 if they would have, the beginning was where it was, the whole setup and everything. But after that, shit just hit the fan, and I don't know what the hell be going on. I don't know, man. I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. You guys let me know what you guys think, man. Peace.